don't know how to do emails, don't know how to run Google Suite, don't know how to talk to people. Obviously, this varies person to person, but in a lot of cases, these are just big children.
What ended up, because you'd gone through anxiety, insomnia, depression for a while. Why did you get to the point, and what was the point where you just said, I'm walking away?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I think probably the most mischaracterised part of my career is this part. And I think one of the unspoken things about AFL players is that, the retirement age is roughly around the same time. 22, 21, typically when people get delisted out of the game. And then, of course, we all know the stories of the guys who last a lot longer. And in many ways, if you get to 25 or 26 and you're retiring from the AFL through your own means or otherwise, you're basically in a position where everyone that you've ever known in your life is so far ahead of you in every way except for probably finances at that moment that you have to do all this catching up. And the example I would use is that if you're 26 and you're working in professional services, you're probably on your first or second promotion. If you're an apprentice, you're now probably 4 or 5 years in, you might be working on the tunnels. You're making a couple $100,000 a year. Like, I'm not saying everyone follows this path, but there's you're essentially
career progression.
If you're progressing, and not only that, but that career can go till you're 70, right? These guys have stopped their career and they're left with basically being infants in many ways. This is what I would call us, and that is the fact that we don't know how to run don't know how to do emails, don't know how to run Google Suite, don't know how to talk to people. Obviously, this varies person to person. But in a lot of cases, these are just big children.